Okay, part of my story is I was in my honey trap. I had met the woman I thought was the one, right? Well, okay, had a nice place to live, making good money, working. You know, that's when I was being woke up at the same time. So God was waking me up, showing me what was really going on. But the one part that really sticks out to me is that we lived in these apartments that had like balconies. You go out and look down the driveway, and underneath the balcony was your garage, right? Well, the next door neighbor, he was from New York, and I always thought he was funny, you know. But one day he had a U-Haul backed into the his garage, and he had plywood on both sides, so you couldn't see what he was loading up into the truck from down there. Well, I went upstairs and got on my balcony and looked out, and I saw what he was loading up, like the real deal cameras, like you see, at like the big square cameras you set up and all that. Like he had the whole setup, and I was like, wonder at that point, I was like, damn, wonder why he has all that stuff and he's trying to hide loading it up. Oh, later on down the road, I figured out what she was doing. She was taking pictures of me, dressing me all up and shit, right? And taking pictures of me. And at first I thought she was just doing it because she wanted them for herself. No, 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 no. She was putting me on the web. She was selling me, bro. Stupid old Kenny, I didn't know. They were doing the most, let's just say. Knocking me out and, well, you know, trying to steal my soul, basically. And these are people that I thought were my friends, family, people I loved. Damn. And they are still doing it because they trapped me, you know what I'm saying? Like I tried to run away, but they're in a big cup and a cold. There is, like I said, I seen on my mom's phone one time, she was in a chat with like 180 people. Like, how do you know these? You know what I mean? And then I was like, it popped up on my phone. I didn't, she was using my phone to talk to them, to make it look like I was a part of it, I guess. I don't know, whatever it was. But I ended up, I was like, hey, who? I was like, and somebody texted me and said, are you okay? I said, yeah, who's this? And then somebody texted back and said, stop, that's not her. And then they all blocked me. So I'm gonna figure all this out. Like I said, I'm still in the middle of it. They pretty much follow me all the way across the United States and back, and they've done the most to me. They've really tried to kill me, a slow kill, right?